The classic American book On the Road by Jack Kerouac is a lively look at the American counterculture after World War II. On the Road is a book that came from the author's fevered mind. It is written in a free-flowing, uninhibited way that pulls the reader into a world of jazz, poems, and drug use, with trips across the United States and Mexico as breaks. Sal Paradise is the main character of our story. He is a young, shy writer from New York City who just got divorced. He's looking for something more meaningful in his life. His search is a good example of how restless and unhappy the Beat generation was. At this point, Dean Moriarty comes into the story. Moriarty is an example of a wild, free spirit because he is a charming, but chaotic, ex-convict who can't stop traveling. Their friendship is the most important part of the story, and it shows how America is both physically and spiritually. The story jumps from New York to Denver, San Francisco to Mexico City, giving colorful pictures of America in the middle of the 20th century. As Sal and Dean travel through these landscapes, they meet a wide range of interesting people, including lovers, homeless people, jazz musicians, and smart people. Each of these people adds to the psychedelic tapestry of Sal and Dean's trip. This pulsing, rhythmic flow of events and characters emphasizes the novel's natural sense of movement and Kerouac's own theory of beatitude, which is a state of happiness that can be reached through meandering travel and freewheeling experiences. On the Road is about people and places as well as jazz, which has a big impact on the lives of the characters. Jazz is a character in and of itself, and it is the story's beating heart. Sal and Dean's holy places are jazz clubs, where they feel a kind of raw, visceral energy that they're always looking for. Just like jazz music is unexpected and made up on the spot, their lives become a series of unplanned events and adventures. But the book isn't just a happy ode to the open road. It talks about being disappointed, looking for happiness over and over again, and how short life is. The ups and downs of Sal and Dean's friendship show how fragile and unpredictable human relationships are. Dean's risky behavior and constant desire to try new things show that the search for total freedom and nonconformity can often lead to a state of chaos and lack of direction. Sal and Dean, two of the main characters in the book, don't just want to go places. They also want to go places inside themselves. Their road trips are a way for them to look for personal meaning, spiritual growth, and new things about themselves. This part of the book makes a stronger connection with the readers and makes them think about their own lives and journeys. Throughout the story, Kerouac does a beautiful job of contrasting the optimism and vitality of youth with the harsh realities of getting old and living. On the Road is beautiful because it shows how sad life can be. Because of this, it is a classic that readers of all ages can relate to. The last part of the book is a bittersweet reminder that time and events pass quickly. After a lot of adventures and experiences together, Sal and Dean decide to go their separate ways. This shows how temporary human connections and experiences are, which is something everyone knows but rarely fully understands. On the Road by Jack Kerouac is a shining example of the philosophy of the Beat generation. It shows the deep desire for freedom, the thrill of travel, and the search for a less ordinary life. Its lasting success comes from the fact that it speaks to the universal human desire for meaning and connection. This makes it a compelling story for anyone who has ever longed for the open road, for adventure, or for a better understanding of life's mysteries.